And welcome to Enough with the BS podcast. We coming in off this, man, the greatest intro I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Josh, for putting me on to this dude.
Shinsuke Nakamura, the greatest wrestler that ever lived.
Oh my God. I just watched the intro from a pay-per-view and
amazing. That's what I'm waiting on. WWE.
The mess out of somebody right now.
On the main
Why
roster.
is he not on Raw?
Waiting on it. Waiting on it.
Anyways, this is Enough with the BS podcast. Guys, I know the last couple of episodes been a little dark, been a little harsh. We had to touch on some topics, man. There's been a couple of little, craziness going around. Us being African Americans, we felt the need to spread our voice. But it's back to what we do best, which is talk sports. This is a sports podcast. And this episode, I call it Barbershop. Because this is pretty much going to be barbershop talk. We don't have any sound bites. I don't have any notes. Josh don't have any notes.
Nah.
We don't have no music.
Nope.
I'm just going to find something we're going to play. We got a list of topics. I don't even know if we're going to go off of that. But we just going to be all over the place. I'm talking NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, soccer, swimming if we want to go into it, WWE. If it's a sport, we about to talk about it on this episode because it's been so dark as of late. I just want to have some fun, man.
There we go. I'm ready.
As usual, you can reach us at Twitter. That's BS Podcast 864. Follow me on Facebook, which is my name, Tyler Butler. Email me at podcastingbs@gmail.com. We are also on the gram. Hit us up. Butler Smith Pod or the BS Podcast on Instagram. Let us know what you think about the show. We would love to hear back from you. Thank you for wherever you may be listening. Everybody in the United States, everybody outside of the United States. I hope you're safe. Josh, man, there's been a lot going on in sports. This is literally what we do best.
Exactly.
This entire episode, we clowning people.
I'm ready to do it.
We're pretty much inside the barbershop. We're inside the barbershop chair. I mean, WWE, NFL talk. Where do you want to start off? NFL? Start off with the NFL.
Okay, let's do it.
This is what I need some music. Something. My man is pretty dope, but I just had to come off on this intro. Diplomats?
Dipset?
Dipset?
Let's do it.
We can start off with the dip. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic ham. What means the world to me?
Money.
Obviously, a lot of us. Tom Brady don't mean the world to a lot of you people. Haters.
Yeah, I think he dressed up as Matt Ryan today and played the Carolina Panthers as like a little preseason.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into them too. I just want to start off with Tom Terrific. Yeah, I said it, Tom Terrific. The greatest quarterback in NFL history. Tom, 6th round pick, Brady. So I've been on Facebook going back and forth with people. A lot of people are saying that Tom Brady is a system quarterback.
Nah, that's not the case.
Because Bill Belichick is the greatest coach who ever picked up a headphone and a chalkboard. I actually heard somebody on Facebook say, somebody let me know, where is the wow factor in Tom Brady? Where is the wow factor in Tom Brady?
It's 5 or 4. What we got? 4?
4.
4 rings. Gonna have 5 probably by the end of this year.
But what
That's
gets
the
me
wow factor.
is the people saying that he's a system quarterback, the greatest quarterback who ever threw a flat football.
Tom Brady never had real wide receivers. They always give him these little midgets or these little hand-me-down quarterbacks. Yeah. But that one season,
when they had Randy,
he broke every record.
When he had Randy Moss
imaginable. He broke them. Now, what he's doing with these little midget quarterbacks turned wide receivers and these cast-offs, and That's where your wow factor
is. That's it, man. Tom Brady.
Put Carson Palmer in a Patriots jersey and see what happens.
Who does New England have next week when Jesus returns? Let me tell you something, guys.
77-0.
Let me tell you something right now. God is coming back to the planet Earth next week, and there's going to be a significant baptism. I don't know if the baptism is going to take place.
Happening in Cleveland.
Is it in Cleveland?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Look it up. Is the baptism going to be in Massachusetts? Or is it going to be in Ohio? Now, LeBron may be Jesus in Cleveland, but God is coming back next week. And all these NFL teams, they got to play the New England Patriots, who is now going to be talking about Bill Belichick like he's nothing because they didn't score a single point against the Buffalo Bills. Even though many forget that Rex Ryan is one of the toughest coaches in the NFL to actually play the New England Patriots. He always have a good game against Belichick. It's like a game of chess. Many of you forget that. So you know Belichick is going to be pissed off, right?
Of course.
You know Tom Brady is highly pissed off, right?
Yeah.
I can't. Is that game going to be televised? The Revolution will be televised.
CBS down here.
It's going to be a
normally plays the Patriots. Sometimes. We'll see. I mean, if
it's going to be a bloodbath next week.
And they lost today too?
Yeah, they didn't score points. So that means they're going to try to score as many points as possible next week.
It's going to be 77-0. That's I call it right now.
Now, when we did our predictions, I said that the Cleveland Browns won't win a single freaking game this year.
I thought they'd be a little bit better.
I figured they would. And let me tell you why.
I was wrong.
Let me tell you how miserable this organization is.
Okay.
People are taking themselves out of the game. RG3 purposely got hurt. He tried to run over a linebacker. Getting damn well his little brittle knees wasn't going to stand up against no outside linebacker. He committed suicide. That's what that is. He committed suicide in the NFL. He got hurt. Josh Gordon, perennial all-star wide receiver, Pro Bowl receiver, literally chose to go back into rehab than to play for the Cleveland Browns. What does that say about your organization?
I mean, Josh loves the weed. That's all that is. He don't know how to stay off of that. So,
but he checked into a rehab just so he wouldn't play for the Browns.
I mean, that man's got some issues. He's got some issues.
Oh, he absolutely has some issues. But I mean, he checked into rehab just so he don't have to play for that. That organization is a joke.
They are. No, I wouldn't say that. No,
you wouldn't say the Cleveland Browns is a joke.
They're trying to clean it up. Like they've been drafting horribly the last few years. They traded away
their entire team.
Yeah, because they know they're gonna suck.
Nobody's left but Joe Hayden.
They know they're gonna suck, and you gotta start from scratch.
This is not Major League Baseball. You are not the Oakland Athletics.
They got some guys from Major League Baseball. That's why they're doing it.
Yep. Idiot move number one. How many coaches have they had in the past?
Hugh was
7 seasons.
Hugh will be
6.
okay. I think Hugh's going to be okay. Hugh Jackson is going to be good.
I think he's set up for failure.
No, they're starting it from scratch. I mean, if they're talking about firing the man in 2 years,
in the NFL, if you completely get your team like the Cleveland Browns did, do you know how long it's going to take to get back to at least being a 500 team?
I mean, you said
5 or 6 years
from last of the Super Bowl,
but they have a nucleus in place. Take, for example, the Dallas Cowboys. 4-11 last year, 4-12.
Everything doesn't revolve around the Dallas
I'm just saying, for example. Because they were ass last year.
And now you're 3-1 and you think
now they have a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be 3-1 right now, but they are because they have a good nucleus, a decent nucleus in place, at least with the offensive line. Defense, questionable. Cleveland has nothing.
Okay.
I think the only thing they have on the Cleveland Browns is that foot-long hot dog that you can get in the concession stands. There's absolutely nothing left with this team.
That is true.
They gutted them. It's going to take at least You can only do so much in the draft. You also have to build through free agency. Who the hell is going to come to Cleveland?
Not a lot of people.
Not nobody.
You're right about that. Not nobody. Yeah.
You can't rebuild your team through the draft.
In the NFL. Yes, that's how you do it. You don't build a super team.
The draft
look at the Eagles.
And free agency.
Nah, look at them Eagles. You remember them Eagles team? When Vince Young was like, yeah, we got a super team. No, you don't.
It's Vince Young. The dude has an IQ of like 28.
They signed Amni Nasimwa, who's out the league now, and some other players.
I remember that. But they didn't draft correctly.
But that's not.
But you can't just draft. You can't just draft.
Yeah.
And not sign anybody to improve your team.
I mean, they're gonna have to do it.
You only have like 6 picks.
But when all your team is all trash, you're gonna have to do like Bill Belichick, pick up some practice squad players, bring them in.
Belichick has a system.
And they got a lot of drafts.
And they
got more than 6.
He has the greatest quarterback in NFL history.
They got more than 6 picks, though. Because they flipping all these garbage second round and first round picks. For
and every single pick, I think they had 7 round picks this year. Mm-hmm. All of them stayed on the team. All of them. Mm-hmm. And you cut people like Mack, one of the best centers in the NFL.
Something was wrong with him.
You cut Gilbert, a first-round pick at the cornerback position.
Get him out. Get him out of here. Not our guy.
There is no farm system in the NFL.
We're going to go down to the Toledo Stampede and
just a bunch of idiots, man. You know what? I don't like this diplomats. Like, what is this?
Like a, trash.
Yeah, this is just horrific.
Gosh, but the Browns, I mean, they'll be okay.
Let's see what Holes got. Holes, you got some instrumentals?
The Browns, they're trying to, you can't laugh at them because they're trying to lose. There we go.
Here we go. I'm feeling better now.
You can't laugh at the Browns. They're trying to lose.
I'm going to...
Ha! It's like laughing at Philly, the 76ers. They were trying to lose.
Philadelphia 76ers. Ooh.
Sorry, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons went down. Now you're left with 85 centers on your team, and
I mean, just plug Okafor in at the 3. You'll be okay.
We'll get to them when we get to our NBA. We live in the Carolinas. Most of us are Carolina fans. We're gonna discuss this because you guys were just pounding all over the damn place last year. The Carolina Panthers are what, 1-3? Is that right? 1-3.
Yeah.
Now it's not end of the world. Not right now. Maybe 1-5, but not 1-3. Not in that division. You guys lost today. What was the final score? Was it like 48-20?
No, it was like 48-33.
48-33.
Yeah.
48-33. Matt Ryan threw for 500 yards.
That was Tom Brady dressed as Matt Ryan. That's what that was.
Julio Jones had 300 yards off of 12 catches.
That was Randy Moss off of the ESPN set, fresh from Atlanta. And he
300 yards.
That's what that was.
300. You being a Carolina Panthers fan, what has went wrong? Is he that important?
You're damn right he is. Fire Dave Gettleman. Fire him. You've been doing this for when did we let go Steve Smith? That was about 3 years ago? Somewhere like around there?
Something like that.
You've been doing this starting with Steve Smith. You're letting people go who have plenty left in the tank. And just to save Jerry Richardson a couple dollars, you let go of Steve Smith, you let go of D'Angelo Williams, you let go of Julius Peppers, you let all these players go, and now it's finally caught up to you. You've been squeaking by. We had this magical season, I don't know,